Hey folks, this is Vint with Ads Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to take a brief look at Candy Grab. It's a game that you can find on the Game Crafter for about 16 or 17 bucks, somewhere around there. It is for 2 to 6 players for ages 12 and up, and the average play time is between 15 and 30 minutes. It's a pretty light and easy to play game, so let's just go ahead and take a quick look at the components and see how the game is played. Okay, so before we get started, it's worth noting I am outside, so apologies if you hear traffic and people yelling in the background. Apparently today is a very busy day. But anyway, what you're going to want to do, first thing, is separate the cards into their 2 different card types. You've got these candy cards here, they're double-sided. There's the wrapper side and there's the candy side. Each player gets 5 of these cards candy side up. This serves as a player's life points, if you will. So each player gets 5 of those. And then what you're going to want to do is shuffle the deck of Candy Grab cards, and then each player receives a hand of 5 cards. So what will happen in this game is basically your goal is to be the last player standing. You're going to be trying to take the other player's candy. And again, if you're the last one standing, you win the game. Alright, so the way this works is on your turn, you're going to draw back up to 5 cards. And on your turn, what you're going to want to do, and you don't show the other players your cards, by the way. I'm just doing this for the sake of the video so you can see it and I can see it. It's kind of difficult to operate with one hand. But anyway, what you're going to want to do, if you have any action cards in your hand, you must play those. If you do not have an action card, then you have to discard one into the discard pile, and that ends your turn. So, what do these action cards do? Well, for the most part, they allow you to take candy from other players, or do other stuff like rotate cards around. This particular one is I'll take that, and that's basically the primary way to get candy from the other players. And whenever you take candy, you'll take it and flip it over as a wrapper and put it into your score pile. Okay, now the score pile only serves for folks that want to record who is in second place. Whoever is the last one standing comes in first. Whoever has the most wrappers comes in second. So you don't have to do that if you don't want to. Oh, and by the way, you can also play with real candy if you want to. Just be sure to take some Pepto-Bismol after the fact. But anyway, so let's just say that this player here goes ahead and plays this action card and chooses this player over here to take one of his pieces of candy. So this player will take a look at his hand to see if he has any defense cards that can stop that. For example, not me, her. Take candy from the candy pile to my left. So this player has a lot of different defense cards. I don't think so. You do not take candy from this player. So this player can go ahead and play, say, this card, and that would stop that action from occurring, and that would end this player's turn. And then the next player would get to go. It goes clockwise around the table. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at these. And does he have any action cards? I'll take that, sure. So he's going to say, okay, you know what? He's going to go ahead and attack this player over here. This player is going to go, well, I have this defense card, take candy from the candy pile to my left. So he's going to play this, and because this player is on his left, now that then moves this action over here. Now this player has to try and play something to stop this player from taking anything. And I could do, say, I don't think so, or I could do not me, him, and then back to the right. So now this player is under threat. So we're basically just playing cards all over the place here until at some point someone is able to attack another player to where they can't defend it. And let's just say that this player did not have any defense cards to do that. This player originally played the action card and would then take this piece of candy, flip it over, and that becomes a wrapper in their score pile. And this will continue around the table until there's only one player left standing, in which case they are the winner. The player with the most wrappers becomes the second place winner. So there you go, a quick look at Candy Grab. It's important to note that I didn't cover all of the rules in the manual. For example, whenever you run out of candy, you are not eliminated from that round or that game. You can continue taking other players' candy. It's just there's some special rules that occur whenever someone tries to attack you when you have no candy, in which case it simply rotates the threat to the next person in line. So again, I didn't cover all the rules, but I think you get the basic idea. It's not a bad game, very colorful. My only concern is that those I'll take that cards, you can target anyone you want to. So it does allow kids to gang up on each other, which may result in a little bit of fighting. I mean, it's not necessarily anything new. Like, if you've played Uno with a group of people, I can't tell you how many times I've been forced to draw two, or whatever the case is. So there are other card games out there that are just as aggressive as Candy Grab. But it is very colorful, it is family friendly, and the theme fits. It's very simple to play, so anyone can play it. It's just, again, if you have children that take things very personally, then you may want to have a parent around to supervise. But other than that, pretty cool game. Again, you can find it on the Game Crafter for about 16 or 17 bucks. If you guys want to check out my written review, you can, www.dadsgamingaddiction.com. If you haven't already, subscribed to my YouTube channel. That way you can keep up to date with any new content I happen to publish. This is Vince, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.